Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Young Sutton and welcome to my channel. Now in today's video, I have a spread that I know many of you will want to use. It's a compatibility spread for two people. Now I've used it several times and I love all the details that it provides, as well as how clearly it shows the similarities and differences between two potential partners. So I'll begin with the instructions for the spread while I demonstrate for you how to lay the cards. Okay, so of course, I'm using my Astro-Mythological Grand Jeu Lenormand deck. And for this spread, you're going to use all 54 cards. So you're taking your 52 cards and you're adding in both significators. Now I'm going to have to zoom out for this to show you. Now I can't really shuffle these big cards under the camera, so I already did it. I'm just going to show you how to lay them out. But you want to shuffle really well because you're not drawing by feel, you're laying all the cards out and they have to fall correctly. So I want you to shuffle just like you would shuffle with the Petit Lenormand for a grand tableau. You shuffle, shuffle, shuffle until you feel you are ready, until you feel the cards are ready. All right, so we have all 54 cards here. And what you want to do is lay out 11 stacks, okay? So you're going to make 5 stacks across the top, excuse me, wand, and then another 5 below, and then 1 down here, okay? And you're just gonna go through and do the whole deck this way. And what you're going to wind up with are 10 stacks of 5 and 1 stack of 4, okay? And you are then going to be searching through here to find the people, all right? And hopefully for this demonstration, they will land in separate piles and they won't both land in the stack of 4, which gives you only 2 cards to work with other than the 2 people. Oops. Okay, so now we got it. So the first thing you do is you look at your stack of 4 because that's going to be part of the reading no matter what. It doesn't matter if, oh good, there's no people in there. All right, now don't mess up the order. They fell in the right order and then turn them back over. Turn them back upside down and set them aside. Now you go searching through your stacks and you're looking for the people. Okay, now there's no person card in here, so you set this aside. This is not part of the reading now, okay? So you discard that. Ooh, come here. And nobody's in here. And, oh, there's the lady, okay? Again, do not mess up the order of these cards and turn them upside down and just set them aside. Don't put them on top of your stack of 4. Set them next to it. You don't want to mix these cards up. Let's find the man. I'm looking for a man. Oh, there he is. Okay, good. All right, so now we can get rid of these. Okay. Now, you take your stack of 4, place it in the center. You take your stack that has the man, yep, there he is, and you place him to the right. You take the stack that has the lady, there she is, and you place her to the left, okay? Then you collect the cards from right to left. Boop, boop, okay. Now, don't turn them over and then lay them out because they'll be backwards. Turn them over as you are laying them out. Are these all upside down? No, doesn't matter. Okay, so now we have there's the man. Oh, wow. Look, he fell all the way to the right. Okay. You might have to watch this a few times. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. You're going to have 2 lines of 7. Hang on. So he didn't fall all the way to the right. Yee. Now don't mix them up, Lisa. All right. See, you can tell this is not the kind of spread I normally I normally do. Can you even see all those? Yeah, you can. Okay, now we have to slide all these over. I'm not actually, this isn't an actual reading, so it's okay. But you know what? Okay, so this is what they're going to look like. All right, you have 2 lines of 7. When both people cards are in a different stack and not in the stack of 4, you will actually have 2 lines of 7 to work with. All right, so this is what this reading will look like. And I know you're saying, oh my gosh, look at all those cards. But you know what? Wait till you see how you do this. It's no big deal. It's no biggie. All right, so first thing I do is I want to take note of where each of the people are. And look at these 2. They're so close. I mean, she's dead center. And that happens so often for me, you know, when I do these readings. Okay, anyway, so she's balanced, right? She has 3 cards to the left and 3 cards to the right, and he is a little more to the right, but look how close they are. So that's good. So they're, you know, they're close. All right, now the cards that fall to the left. Here, let's just look at her. The cards that fall to the left of the person card. All right? That's your left when you're looking at her card. They represent the person's inner world. The inner world of temperament, character, and personality. Here we can see how a person adapts to change, their level of inhibition, emotional responsiveness, moodiness, generosity, loyalty, honesty, integrity, those things all show up here. Sociability, independence, neuroticism, and whether they lean more toward introversion or extroversion. Those are all the things that are shown in the cards that fall to the person's left. All right? Now I want you to remember that what you're seeing to the left of the person card actually represents what falls on their right side, because, you know, you're looking at them in a mirror. All right, so if you pretend, okay, let's go back to her. Say you pretend you're her. Which hand is her right hand and which is her left? What you're seeing as her left is her right. So these are actually, you know, like for the people who are looking at this as left brain, right brain, you could say, okay, these cards are falling to her right. So those are her inner, you know, inner world cards, her right brain cards, if you want to say it that way, okay? So that'll make more sense to you. All right. Now for my fellow law of attraction followers, you know that it's the inner world of a person that determines what's manifested in the outer world, right? As within, so without. Just like we say, as above, so below, also as within, so without. So understand that temperament and character traits are significant in that they determine how a person will act in various situations. So don't poo-poo these inner world cards. They're actually the most important cards when determining what makes up a person, all right? Okay, so that's the cards that fall to the left of the person card as you look at the spread, okay? The cards to the right of this person, these cards over here, represent the person's outer world, all right? The outer world is the world of actions and results. So in these cards, we can see the physical manifestations that result from the person's inner workings. These cards will show habits, hobbies, occupations, lifestyle preferences, and physical traits. You may also see significant events here that show the actions this person takes based on their character. All right? Okay. Now, the person who falls further to the left, if a person, like say a person landed all the way to the left or you know, closer to the left, they have more right-hand cards, okay? This tells you that they are more outwardly focused and ego dominant. All right, they're lacking in inner substance, and they may be socially challenged. Their life is based more on actions, and they tend to look more to the outside world to determine their realities. We can say their motto is, "I'll believe it when I see it." All right, so that's the person that falls further to the left. And in this case, she does fall further to the left than him, but she's actually balanced. She's centered. All right. Now, the person who falls further to the right will have more cards to read on the left. So he has 4 cards to read to the left and only 2 to his right, correct? So we can say that this person has more going on under the surface. We can say they're deeper or softer and more focused on feelings and ideals, right? Kind of things that we tend to look at as female traits, but they're just feminine characteristics, right? We know that men and women have both feminine and masculine characteristics. He's got more feminine characteristics than her. You could say that, right? So we can say that his motto is, "I'll see it when I believe it." Right? He's more inwardly focused. Okay. Now, so how do you read these cards? Well, the cards that touch the person card. So if they land in any place but on an end, they'll have 2 cards, right? One on either side. And you read those cards in their entirety. The other cards, you're looking at the small images that face them, right? So you're going to read this entire card for him, and this small image, this small image, this small image, within the context of the whole card, of course, but you're focused on these right side images for him. Though this card, you're reading the whole card. On this side, you're reading this whole card, and then you're focusing on this left hand image. Okay? All right. So I'm going to end it right there, because you're probably going to have to watch it a few times and take notes if you want, to get it straight in your head. And I do have one of the spreads that I laid for someone. I am going to make a video tomorrow on that, and I will post the link to it then in the description box below this video, so that you'll have a demonstration of an actual reading, and you'll see me interpreting the cards. You'll see me interpreting the cards as personality, character, temperament, and the other cards as actions and physical manifestations and all that fun stuff. Okay? So that's it for today's video. I hope you give this spread a try. If you are in my Lisa Loves Lenormand Facebook group, you can practice there. And like I said, the next video will be an actual demonstration of this spread, and I will link it below when it is ready. Until then, keep your vibration high and your cards nearby. That's my new that's my new catchphrase. Woo! All right, thanks. Bye-bye.